Yep, I think it's fair to say that summer is well and truly over. So, Machine Head have just dropped a new song, and as I haven't uploaded anything in quite a while, I thought it was about time that I did something. I might put out another video at some other point explaining what's been going on lately, or maybe I won't. You don't own me. Please subscribe if you're new. So, Machine Head have just released Do or Die, and they've done this to coincide with their 25th anniversary tour of Burn My Eyes, the classic debut. And as I'm sure many of you know at this point, the shows are basically going to be split into two individual sets. The first half will see the band performing various songs with new members Vogue Culture and Matt Alston, while the second half of the set will feature original members Chris Kontos and Logan Mader as they perform Burn My Eyes in its entirety, along with Rob and Jared, of course. So, onto the track itself, Do or Die. Now, the video itself is a pretty standard affair. In fact, I wasn't actually that keen on the video, to be quite honest with you. Pretty much a live performance introducing the two new members of the band. But as for the recording of the track itself, it was actually done as a three-piece back in December of 2018, featuring Rob Flynn, of course, Jared McKernan, who is now, strangely enough, the second longest-serving band member in the current lineup. And for this song only, Carlos Cruz, of Warbringer and Power Trip, performing admirable drumming duties. And apparently the song was written very shortly after the announcement that Dave McClain and Phil Demmel would be leaving the band. Robert Flynn had this to say for himself. I guess I was just really pissed off that day. After all the haters and all the negativity, nearly fell, all the bullshit, it's vicious. And he also stated, this song is 3 minutes and 45 seconds of unadulterated Neanderthal rage. It is getting a little bit coldy up here on my handy hands. Before I take a closer look at the song, apparently Rob had this to say as well about future releases from the band. We're going to start dropping a steady stream of new music, standalone songs. There's not going to be an album, there's just going to be a steady stream of standalone tracks that are consistently released. And then eventually they may or may not end up on an album. But we're mixing it up. We want to do this new model where we can put stuff out faster and get new music out quicker to the diehards. We want to have this ability to not just have an album come out every 3 years, which is what we've been doing, every 4 years sometimes, and just make it quicker and more consistent, more like a regular thing. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm definitely excited about it. I'm excited for you guys to hear this new shit. And now to the song. The song starts out with the chorus, and it goes thusly. One life, one will, black heart, black still. Ignore the hate. Just do or die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker. This is do or die. Musically speaking, it sounded much heavier than the direction they went in on Catharsis, and had more of a return to the Through the Ashes of Empires, Blackening, Locust sort of era. The lyrics are delivered in Flynn's rap-like cadence, and though a little juvenile at points, are pretty to the point. I don't give a fuck about you haters and your hate. You assholes better duck, I'm coming swinging out the gate. There's not a metal band I ain't influenced. Now I'm calling out the Judas. Every band's the fucking same. There was one line though that I thought was particularly righteous, and a real fuck you to the haters. Machine Head's in my fucking veins. Ooh. We get a brief interlude of intricate harmonised riffing before things slow down into a doom-like sludgy breakdown section. I'm fucked up in the head. Pitch black, everything shed. I'm fucked up in the head. Don't fucking push me, all I see is red. I tried to warn you, my demons will eat you alive. Shred you to pieces, 100,000 fucking knives. My soul is septic, dripping lead. That's why I'm fucked up in the head. After this we get an awesome twin guitar solo, before another verse-chorus repeat that brings the song to an end. It is really foggy up here. A touch of purgatory, perhaps. So yeah, that was the song. I wasn't actually expecting this one to come out. I think it was actually announced a while ago, but it kind of took me off guard. Crazy. I thought it was an okay song. I really enjoyed the actual music side of things. I thought there were some great riffs in here. I really enjoyed the guitar tone. I thought that Carlos Cruz did an admirable job behind the kit. I liked the sound of it. I thought the solo was awesome. And despite there being some pretty self-righteous lyrics, I think it was actually the lyrics and the vocals that I kind of had the biggest problem with. Rob always sounds great. I love his voice. It's awesome. But it just kind of overwhelmed the track a bit, I thought. It would have been kind of nice to have heard the instrumentation breathe a little more, you know what I mean? And there were a few lyrics which were, you know, a little kind of basic and juvenile in their nature, but, you know, not the best they've ever done, but certainly not their worst either. Oh, it's getting clear now, isn't that good? Cool enough tune, not one of their best, but by no means one of their worst. And I was just going to repeat myself again then. God, I've got to think these things through. I'm going to try and get a review done of Lacuna Coil's Black Anima album, if I can. There are people over there disturbing my walk. I've almost got that review written out, so hopefully I'll be able to get that done this weekend. I still really want to do a review of the Wild Hearts Diagnosis EP, which is fantastic. Spoilers, I'm not going to lie, it's been hard getting inspiration to get out and do videos lately for various reasons. But I'm trying to stay in there. I'm trying to stick with it, guys. So if you are new and you've stuck to it this long, please subscribe, make sure you comment and all the rest of that jazz. And if you've been around for a while, thank you very much for sticking with me. Oh God, I really am just rambling on at this point. That's the name of the review. I'll see you later.